Hello. So today was the Super Bowl Sunday, and I don't know if you have that thing clogging up your newsfeed, but I hope you don't because it's really just one of those American things, and I don't really care that much for it. But I mean, if you're a sports person, maybe you do. I don't know. There's just something about the whole tribalistic tendencies of people to gather around something and just go nuts about it and hate the other side just because they're on the other side. Um, but I mean, that's fine. That's something people like to do. And I guess if we didn't have sports, we would probably have a lot more wars. So probably get some steam off of some individuals. But it's cool. Whatever. So I got up this morning after watching the movie called Baron von Munchausen last night. This movie is phenomenal. I highly recommend this thing. Baron von Munchausen, based off of a fictional German character who's based off of a real German guy who fought in the Rus-Turkish wars as part of the Russian army, and then he came back, and then he would always tell these tall tales around his dinner table to all his guests, and it got to such a point that people would be like, "Hey, we're in that part of Germany, dude. Let's go to that one guy's house," and then they'd all go over. And then some dude was like, "This is cool, man." And he like wrote a bunch of stories making very outrageous versions of this guy's stories. And then he published it as a book. And then this dude was like, Why would you... You guys are dicks." And then just everything hit the fan. But they created a character who just lies a lot and outright and straight up, and it's just really cool movie. I really encourage you to watch it. It's crazy. It's like 2 hours long, but it is beautiful. Oh, and I love the character. I love the main character. Like, that guy is the guy I want to be when I'm old. Like, just some old fart who's still just a thug and who's been around the block like 50 times and just knows the deal, and he's like, "Yeah, might as well, woo!" And then just jump off a cliff, like that kind of thing. So, anyways, so I woke up after a late night watching that and Treasure Planet, and I get up and I'm like, "Wow, oh yeah, church." So like, I go to church. Excuse me. I go to church, hang out, worship God, that whole thing. Come back home, and then I watch Sinbad and Tarzan. So, I mean, I took advantage of my day off, and I just watched the crap out of a couple movies, and I think that was a long time coming, so I'm totally okay with it. And then around 3, we went up to the church again, and they basically just played the game on this huge projector screen that's like 35 feet wide, and it was really weird seeing church members like jumping up and down and stuff to something that isn't worship. And it was kind of cool, but it was also just kind of like, why? What are you? Okay, like, you're not this crazy normally about the Seahawks, but like, as soon as they go to the Super Bowl, it's like, eh. And so, I'm from the region where everybody was like, "Yeah, Seahawks," and so everybody was super excited, and then they lost because they made a stupid play, but that's okay, whatever. I don't care either way. I just hung out and was drawing people and talking about super deep stuff with a friend, and also possibly maybe flirting with a very cute girl. But that's beside the point. The point is, you should watch the movie Baron von Munchausen. And American football is probably dumb, as with a lot of sports, just in my opinion. I think that sports should be played more as like an exercise and a fun thing instead of a super competitive thing. But then I also see the reason for the competitiveness. I mean, it's just like, it gives you a reason to play, because if you aren't competitive, you're not really going to play. So never mind. I take that back. Sports are okay, I guess. Whatever. Football. Freaking Europeans. Who are you guys? How did you guys even find these videos? Get out of here. Don't get out of here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I apologize. I just think it's so weird that some dude straight up, like, a couple 100 miles across the ocean is watching this video that I shot in my bedroom like 10 hours earlier. And I just think that's the weirdest thing. But even if it's weird, you guys are all still super cool. And I really like you all. So keep being cool. So I'm going to head to sleep now because I'm really hot and I have class tomorrow morning. But you have a great day. Have a good night. And go play some football. Or I keep saying it like that. Football. Whatever. Alright, bye.